Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're going to be watching more Luke Cage. We're on episode 8 of season 2. Last week's episode was called On and On.
It sure did go on and on.
Yeah, major things. I mean,
yeah.
so many major things last episode. That was really a good episode.
Oh, yes.
It was.
Insane. I mean, now Comanche's dead and Shades killed him. They did have some kind of relationship. I mean, he was in love with him. He said that love blinded me, and he actually did kill him.
That's what he did.
He loved him, and, he just knew, even when they were little kids, he knew that he lied about something. Remember stealing something, hot dogs or something like that. And he's like...
They're fond memories.
Yeah, and he's like, he knew he lied then, but he let it go. And this time around, I mean, over and over, he can only... His circle of people to trust is getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so Shades is, he just had to do it. He had to make it look like Comanche killed the captain. So,
And the captain killed him.
you know what?
Right.
It is what it is. I mean, you play the game, you're going to have to pay the price at some point.
And he's really hurt by that because he was betrayed by him.
Big time.
Yes, that's right.
Huge. He was the snitch. Couldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
He was flabbergasted.
Yep, and now Piranha's gone too.
Right.
He was
Piranha.
beheaded.
He
I was actually sad about that.
I
Yeah.
was too. I was so sad. We
What a
all
way to
were.
go. And Bushmaster now is in control of the club.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
he's
wow,
upstairs, and Billy is next to him, and he's just
Yeah. He had all Mariah's
living
money.
large. Yep.
Yeah, and Mariah survived. I thought she
That's
was
right.
a goner last
Oh
time.
my word!
Well, Luke
yeah,
Cage
she
saved
got out
her.
of her apartment, and
And Tilda, too.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And now Mariah wants to hire Luke.
Yeah.
How ironic!
Do you think he'll actually
Way
work for her?
funny.
What money do you have?
He's like, let's
Or
just
more-
try to calm this whole thing down
That's right,
first
yeah,
before
right.
we get into who I'm going to work for.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, here Luke was defending Piranha all this time and was promised money and stuff, and he was doing it also. I know he needs money, but at the same time,
Yeah.
like, he would have just
Yeah.
protected him because he's a hero anyways, and he's good like that, but still, he didn't get any money from it because now
And it's
he's
so
dead.
sad because he died, so he can't get his money,
Mm-hmm.
and it was for a settlement that a guy that died from the same guy that was
Right.
killed.
Yeah,
by
I know,
Piranha.
yeah.
So it's like the irony is like everywhere. Like, what are you
On
gonna
and
do?
on.
Yeah,
On
I
and
know,
on, that's
there you
right.
go. It's a
That's
never
right.
ends, see? And then people who want revenge, because even Bushmaster trying to get revenge with Mariah, taking it out on Mariah.
Right,
And,
and it's-
talking about
Yeah.
his past with his family and telling Tilda, like, maybe you'll do better by your past,
Right.
That's right,
You
yeah.
run, you go do what you need to do, and don't do,
sure.
learn
Hatred
from
is
this.
just a cycle of hate, keeps
Uh-huh.
going forward, and it's just not
Oh,
good.
geez.
And it is, it's sad that he had that in him all this time to do this huge revenge to Mariah,
horrible.
but it wasn't her, but she knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
did,
she
yeah.
thought it was still cool, even in front of Shade, saying, oh yeah, I know, I don't know what he's talking about, or I don't know him, or whatever, making it look like she has no clue, but she
Yeah.
knew what
Yeah,
her
she did,
grandparents did, her grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's wrong?
A lot of bad history. supposedly.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
two
for
wrongs
sure.
don't make a right. It doesn't mean you
That's
go
right. My
killing
gosh,
throughout
yeah.
Harlem
Yeah.
just to get what you want.
Yeah.
I agree, and
Sure.
I think Bushmaster's going to see it more on his end because he's so blind by power right now and revenge that
Yeah.
I think his uncle and other people are probably going to have to pay the price down the road.
Right,
Yeah,
especially when
definitely.
Shades knows where the family restaurant is,
Mm-hmm.
and Harlem's a big city, but come on, the paper trail is very easy. The
Yeah.
breadcrumbs are there. It's going to
No,
go to
definitely,
Bushmaster.
yeah.
It's just going to be really bad for the cops, really, because he's just as strong as Luke, almost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's
any
more
case,
painful
a
when
dirty
things
game.
actually embed him
Sure.
into his skin like bullets, but yeah, no, he's pretty up there, and he's faster than Luke too, and that's a
Yes.
big
And
advantage.
then he's got that magic dust.
Oh, my
Pixie
God.
dust.
Yeah, that,
Night
We need
dust.
Tilda to find out
that's
what that
cheating.
is.
That's a cheating.
That's
dust.
right. She
Or
needs the
maybe,
antidote.
yeah, did he make it or did he get that from her? Because he went back. Did he only go there one time
I
or two
think
times
we
or
only
something?
saw him once, and then
Okay.
Luke went back.
Yeah.
Luke
Yeah.
went there
Yeah.
because
And
he
she made her
found
own
the bag.
concoction of
Yeah.
stuff. So,
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
anyways,
And
we'll
Misty-
find out.
And Misty quit her job.
And Missy
Misty
quit her job.
resigned.
Right.
That's a huge
Resigned,
thing because
yeah.
she is an awesome cop and she had such a major passion for that. But
Yeah.
she doesn't want to be like her old partner and
Right.
she wants to be able to do things on her own terms. And this
right.
is Marvel, so it's okay to do your own thing and
That's
you can
right.
get away with it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we love heroes.
Especially
Oh,
when
all
you have
kinds.
an epic
Gosh,
arm
yes.
like that.
Yeah. Because we love our vigilante heroes.
Oh boy.
Yes.
So we're going to be watching on Netflix today. 208.
You shot a cop. This dirty ass cop got the sugar. And then he tried to flip you by threatening to send you back to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You shot him first. And then with his dying breath, he raised his gun. And I didn't see the snitch in you. What the hell does that say about me?
That savage is probably sitting up in Arms Paradise right now.
Yep. You got that right.
Where we going?
Even if they go to her store, they know.
Where? I said I was gonna hire you.
And I said I would get you to safety. And I've done my part. The rest is up to you.
I can't believe they could go in the office like that.
Yeah, that's,
Then why'd you save me?
Because you're a human and he's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You should have let that bitch burn.
Ooh.
You were 6 when you guys met.
7.
Fresh air fun. In the corner.
I'm sorry.
She's got pictures of him all over. Must be her only baby, huh?
no one wants to see
honey.
that.
I just want things to go back to being normal.
With her, there is no more. Only what's next.
That's for sure.
So sad.
You're in charge. You still on the job?
Good for her to
Yeah.
say it like
Yeah.
that.
I am. Okay, we have to follow the evidence.
You sound like written hour already.
I have to consider both sides. It comes with the job. You said it. That night in your sleep. When we had
Coffee.
coffee.
That shit you thick as thieves back at Seagate.
You know, I still haven't forgotten the last time me and Mr. Alvarez tussled in the basement after I got shot. Punk ass.
He usually puts a wall up around her.
Claire.
Somehow Bushmaster got through it.
Can you help me? Unofficially.
Sure. As long as I can do things my way. He's gonna come after them.
That's exactly what I'm hoping for. Something to scare Mariah's ass to her senses.
She should have protective custody, though, you know?
No.
Took it
Oh,
away.
it's really scary.
Don't hurt it.
Oh.
Oh, he's going to cheer at you.
Yo, kid.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I would have just called.
It's a nice chair, too.
I'm thinking my water didn't go fly.
If they wanted you dead, why not just shoot you? Throw you out of a window. Or bash your head in with a mic stand. Excuse me. Petty thieves keep it petty. At the same time the brownstone was being burned
She doesn't
down,
know.
Thomas Ridenour was shot and killed. No! Now, he was real good friends with your boyfriend, Shades. You think Shades knew that Comanche was a rat? Or is he part rodent, too?
She knew he was right in that room when she was
Listen, sweetheart,
saying
you
one
gotta
of them is a
change
rat.
the name.
Councilwoman, not another word.
Fine by me. Crip Raggedy Ann here was getting on my last nerve. Your
Raggedy
client is withholding information. We'll see what Mariah's fawn has to say for himself.
You better follow him.
Fawn.
Something's
Oh, here comes
Oh,
Mama.
there she comes.
Hi, Mama.
Can't say any
Mommy.
more.
Hey, Mommy.
You don't mess with the hell.
Didn't stop you with Shades.
Oh,
What other
this is
girlfriend
all.
you on? A nurse.
Don't break a table.
Yeah?
Where are you
Where
gonna
you gonna
go?
go?
Wherever I goddamn well please.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go out on the street and feel safe?
Yeah.
Right?
There's
And then
no
more close
way.
range.
I thought she's wearing shades.
But he couldn't have pulled the trigger. Somebody else did that. Someone too emotional to think things through.
Wonderful performance. Two-handed.
I only deal in non-fiction.
And as usual, wasted my time. Valuable and billable though it is. Let me take this outside. I am no longer representing Mr. Alvarez.
He has no money. He has no more money.
Hey.
But she no burn. I want to smell her flesh.
Yeah.
I want to make her return back to the essence.
Bitter.
Your crusade is killing you. If she live, part of the club still belong to she. You take something in love and you squeeze.
Hope Claire's out of the picture for now.
Oh, yeah.
Make it so.
Mom.
Just like that.
Maybe she'll get off her high horse.
After that, you're on your own.
Whatever, nigga. Come on, Tilda.
God, she's so
Nice.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Right in front of the cop shop?
Whoa! Nice kick, yeah.
Holy crap. Right in front of there.
Wow.
Anybody else on that list?
You and everyone close to you.
With a little
That's
slap.
it, yeah.
First, I got my own family to look after.
And I'm scared now.
We went to Times Square.
Daddy, the
Yeah.
church.
Zip's dead now, too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
More often than not, the person that pulls the trigger isn't a stranger. It's a friend. There are no cams anywhere?
Right now, we're on purpose. Pick the place with no video surveillance.
Shit!
Oh, jeez.
Dad, you're not listening.
Daddy.
Somebody out there wants to hurt me.
If you're gonna protect me, you're gonna have to do it from here. Pass those out.
This is inviting.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Surprised they let them in.
Wow, huh?
My wife is about your size. Do you need any clothes?
Oh, that's so nice, sugar.
What a shock, huh?
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
Excuse me. Testing. 1, 2.
You abandoned me.
I did not.
That's why you pulled Ben Donovan. He quit.
We can't pay him.
We? I warned you. All you had to do was sell that goddamn painting, and none of this would have happened.
Oh, yeah.
God, he's like her rock.
That's her gun.
He's gonna kill himself, is he? What's he doing?
So she was looking for the gun. That's the gun she was looking for.
And that's a search warrant. You put a bounty out on Mariah Dillon.
Stokes. Mariah Stokes.
Here it comes again.
There's a lot of folks losing their heads around him lately.
And arms too,
Literally.
apparently.
That's enough harassment of my client today. Anything else?
Nothing.
I'll be back. Oop.
Calm down, Tilda.
Take all the stuff that he wanted
How did you get in
away.
here?
Can you imagine if he shows up now and he's like, I need it.
Yeah.
I had nothing left. Borrowed these rags from Sugar's wife. Everything
Rags.
I had,
Oh, right. It's all right.
except for you.
It's running low.
Even if me men kill Mariah, we need me strength and power. It's all gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's
boy.
probably the last time.
Oh,
Here he's
Can you see?
out doing what he does best.
oh boy.
Now, baptize you.
No, not right in church! Oh my gosh, that's her fear! Oh my god!
Not the fault. Oh my god, no, no. Gosh.
Whoa.
I loved it!
I don't care. Can't be shooting my baby.
Oh.
I think maybe I can create something to counter it.
Good.
This is ridiculous. Stop
Uh-oh.
here.
Oh boy. Oh, boy.
Get the stuff, get the stuff!
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
Why don't you look at Stormtrooper?
No!
Yeah, Luke. He's so fast.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, get all the stuff you needed.
Oh boy.
You all right?
Oh,
Daddy.
There's no such thing as safe when you're fighting this asshole.
You guys are like,
exposed.
Is that Danny's number?
Yeah.
let's do it.
They're all in one
Need a
spot. Need a favor. Big favor.
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah.
Survived another episode.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
I love Misty. Shut up, Mariah. No more talking.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is just so bad right now.
It is.
Worse and worse.
And it's not surprising that they went to the shop. I mean,
Oh, sure.
I kept thinking that too. I'm
Bushmasters.
like, Mariah, like, why are you guys even there? Like, there's a bounty on your heads for a lot of money.
Yeah,
like, you were almost
yes,
assassinated
yes.
right outside the precinct. So you going to a location that people are gonna look and track you down there. I was
Oh,
just
sure.
shocked when they're having a normal conversation by themselves, no guards.
That's
I'm like,
yeah, and if they're going to go
boy.
into church, my God, there's
God, that's
no
It's
place they're going to go.
insane.
There's, I mean, anywhere they're going to go, rather.
I almost started freaking out before because I like Luke being with his father
Oh, that was
and
good
them
one.
getting
Yeah.
closer
Oh.
and I started thinking, I'm like, okay, well, $1 million per head or something, like that's a lot of money, and these people will probably go out and do anything. We already saw it in front of the precinct, so I was like, well, they go into church because we were sitting on that church for a while, and I kept thinking, like, is someone there, like, just waiting for the opportune moment to shoot the dad or something and make a statement?
And Luke had to stay there because his father said, if you want to protect me, you have to stay here.
Thank
That's
goodness
right,
he
thank
did.
goodness he did,
Yes.
yeah. And the father came and he protected. Well, he was there with the punched the guy.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was great.
He defended his son.
baby. Yeah.
That
He's
was
like, Dad,
really
I'm
great.
bulletproof. He goes, I don't care. You're my baby boy.
That was funny. You're my baby. No one hits my baby. She's my baby. He really does care, and we
yeah,
know
that
that
was so
already.
I
but-
love it. I'm so glad they're
Yes.
at least
Oh, that
they've
was
bonded.
good, yeah.
And he has a good punch too.
Oh, he sure did.
Yes, he does.
I thought maybe he was gonna be shot at some
I thought
point,
so, too.
and him
Thank
fighting. Like I
goodness.
thought he was gonna turn around. There's gonna be a blood wound somewhere, and I'm glad he was okay
Yeah.
and able to defend. Like he didn't care. Like, you don't hurt my baby boy. That was
That's
sweet.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Tilda listening to her mom's story on how she was taken away from her.
And I
From her
believe it. Do you guys
grandmother.
believe it?
Yeah.
I believe
believe
it.
too. Yeah, definitely.
I believe it, and we know how Mariah was treated from her
Yeah.
grandmother. I mean,
right.
it wasn't. She had a terrible upbringing.
Yeah.
It's not a surprise that she's still doing what she does now
No.
because of her past.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's good that she
Oh,
knows.
yeah.
And she knows, and she was ready to leave. Tilda was ready to leave. Like, I have to get out of, I got to get away from you. I have to.
Oh, wow. That's
You know,
right.
to
They
leave
both
her
need to
whole
get out of
life.
this life. It's just bad all around.
Yeah.
If they'll even survive this part,
Yes.
I mean, they have to get Bushmaster out of
Yeah, it's getting
power.
worse and worse. You gotta get out
It
of
is,
it.
and Shades is like, I'm giving my all now. He just powered back up with Mariah and is just gonna, it looks like, try to kill the uncle,
Yeah.
Bushmaster's uncle.
I'm impressed. I mean, Shades really does make a leader. Like, he's a good leader in a way, and he was right on it from the start and warning Mariah. And if he just took charge, none of this would have happened.
Yes.
You
You know,
know?
and he wants her to sell that painting, and he did want her to sell the painting, and she was adamant, absolutely not. It's been in my family. There's no way. And she just gets so fired up when he would offer that. But it's true. If she did that, that would have been the safest thing.
Yeah.
But she would have kept the guns. He didn't want her to sell the guns. And, it's, you live that kind of life, you're going to get a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I know he still loves Mariah, but I really just thought they were done at this point. And when he's like, what's over? And I thought that was them going their separate ways. But no, he talked to her and he unified again. And
Yeah, he
my
just
gosh,
he just
He
said
knows
the
how to
words
talk
that
to
she
her.
needed to hear.
motivational
Yeah.
speaker,
That's
Yeah.
right.
So.
And she's like, I have nothing, I have no brownstone, I have no clothes. And he's like, no, you have, what are you talking about? You have everything. And that's what's gonna, that's the fuel she needed
That's right.
to bring herself back up.
She has such a high standard too, and I feel bad. Like, I know she had a bad childhood and it's awful. I mean, but just the way she looks down upon everyone else, like she's better than everyone else.
Like,
Like,
here's
these
her,
rags.
here's
that I
her,
have
a
to
person
wear.
that works
Yeah,
for her,
exactly.
Sugar, and he's offering, his wife's clothes,
yes.
which when we know someone that had, something, happen, like a fire,
You have to
I mean,
donate.
of course, but she's like so ungrateful,
She is.
She
She's
took
really-
it, but she said to her daughter,
Right.
yeah. And
That's
you know
true.
what? Take what you can get, because right now it's not looking
That's
very good
right.
for you. So I'm
Appreciate
happy.
it. No, she won't
And
appreciate anything.
that's just it. She doesn't appreciate.
No, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
Shame.
And I mean, Shade still sees something in her, and I'm just like, I just feel like Mariah's just at the end here, where she's just kind of losing it, and now she's listening to Shades, but for how long? I don't know. I just feel like she's too unstable. That
Yeah.
I mean, you have to hit a low point, I guess, but I just don't know if she can come back from that, and I feel
Right.
like eventually something bad is going to happen again.
That's right.
She's going to get stubborn and not listen to the warnings, and I just feel like
Yeah.
it's going to be Shade's weakness staying
That's
with her.
Mm-hmm.
She has no compassion for anybody. Excuse me.
Well, she loves her daughter, but
she
yeah,
does,
like
but
for no one else
No,
but
she
herself,
doesn't,
and
yeah.
like
She wanted her image, and that
Yes,
was her
that's
whole
it.
PR thing.
Yeah,
in,
her
in the
image.
beginning, her PR person said,
she's
be
all
unite
for
with your
herself.
daughter, and it will look so good for the overall
Yeah.
picture for the clinic.
yeah,
And she does care about her, and her
She
daughter
does.
wanted her own life. She wanted to
Yeah.
make her own, she wanted to, she did everything from the ground up for
That's
herself.
right. Good for her.
And she did so well, and she let her mom in, and now she's in this terrible, she's right in with it.
Yeah.
She's got a
That's
bounty
right.
on her head, for crying out loud.
and I do feel
Scary.
bad for Mariah, especially hearing that it wasn't her choice with her daughter when she was born.
Oh,
But
yeah.
at the same time, like, again, it's easier for me to judge, but for her to not have any contact with her for so long, and then finally someone tells her, oh, if you want a better image for yourself, now
you
contact your
contact-
daughter so
yeah.
you'll look better. I'm like, well, that's not really the motivation you want to go see your daughter.
That's
like, you
what I'm saying.
should
But
have,
that's
like,
her
pushed to
morals.
see her.
Like, she'll take dirty money to do stuff for the
Yeah,
community.
something that's all for
And just like
herself.
Bushmaster,
Yeah.
he's going to take this money. He just killed how many people horrifically,
Oh, wow, yes.
and he's going to put it to the youth. He just told the guy.
I know,
I
they
was
always
like,
try to make it
"What?"
okay that they're doing something righteous in a different way, like something better in a different way.
And he's still not happy that she's not dead. Just let it go, like the uncle said.
He'll never let
you
it go.
got everything. No, I want her to burn. I want her to.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
terrible. And the fact that he keeps correcting and saying Stokes.
That's
Like,
right. My
that's
gosh,
messed up
that's
too.
right,
Because
yeah.
I'm like, there's something really wrong with you if you have that much hate. Where
Yeah.
you
Right,
even
yeah.
have to, like, that's OCD where you're like, no, everyone has to
Yeah.
know it's Stokes, and that's
Right.
not good. So I really feel like the uncle, something bad's going to happen to him.
Mm-hmm.
And now Bushmaster trying his own concoction of whatever to
boy.
keep the strength up. Like, it's going to be bad, and it's going to consume him. I think
I
it's
think
gonna
it
get
is
even
too.
worse.
Yeah.
I think he's either going to die from it, have a heart attack, or kill someone or do something that he's going to definitely regret
He'll be
for
his own-
himself.
Yeah, he'll be his own enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely.
Yeah. So on a lighter note, I love Claire so much. I know it was bad between her and Luke, and they love each other a lot. I am glad she's not in the picture now. Hopefully she's safe and she doesn't meet up with these guys or they track her down or something. I'm kind of worried about that because now we're worried about the dad because he's more active in the series right
That's
now.
right.
But I'm like, what about Claire? So I'm hoping she'll be okay. Do you think that Luke and Tilda might have a little something going on there?
He
I was
he
wondering
looks
about
at her with his,
Yeah.
his mannerism looks like, he's, trying to
I thought
talk
maybe
to her.
something there.
Yeah,
There
it looks
must
like a
be
little
some
sparkle
thing,
in there,
yeah.
but I'm not sure.
I mean, people
It's
move
more
on,
so on
but
Luke's side, but
I can't help it. It's just me, but that would annoy me because I do like Tilda,
Yeah.
but I don't want Luke to just move on that quickly
That's right.
because I want her,
Claire.
like Claire, to come back
Yeah,
into the
me too.
picture,
right.
and it just sucks. But again, like with Jessica Jones too, like he really loved Jessica, and they had a really bad, last
right,
few
yeah,
moments. That was
that's
awful
it,
when they broke up.
Yeah.
But I just don't like how quickly people move on. I mean, it's good to move on, yes, but they were just so in love, and now like he and Claire are just so great together, and I really love them together. That for so many episodes they're broken up, and now he's finding attraction somewhere else already. I mean, it's only human to have that, but at the same time, I'm like, no, you really love Claire, don't do it.
I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm a
It's
little
too
worried
soon.
about that.
It's too soon.
I know it's more realistic, I guess. A lot of people move on like that, but no.
I don't know. He did look look at her a couple of times, kind of, flirting, a little flirtatious with her, but you never know.
But he's also a really caring guy, so sometimes I might be just overreading it
yes,
too.
and she's a very caring person as well.
So it doesn't always mean that it's going to end up like that.
Right.
You could be physically attracted to someone, and then that's it. Nothing happens from that. But I'm kind of hoping that's it, and Claire will come back.
I'm excited. We might see Danny next episode.
That would be great,
or Colleen at least.
That would be really great. I would love to see that.
Scoop them up and keep them somewhere safe.
We're spoiled with that with all our shows. Not all our shows, but a few shows that we're watching, we have like a mix of different surprises of different characters.
We saw Colleen, a couple episodes ago. So
so that was good. Again. So maybe it's warming us up to seeing more.
Oh yeah,
that would be great. I would like that.
I would like it. Well, it's going to happen. He's going to be there on a dime, saying, "I'll be right there."
Yeah.
And he's got someplace fantastic that can hang out for a little bit and try to get some composure, what's they're going to do, what their game plan is, and try to take down this Bushmaster guy because he's
just full of hate.
Yeah, he's just going to ruin. He's going to ruin so much more.
That's right.
So Misty, I have to give her credit because I love her character. She's so amazing and strong, and we thought she resigned completely, but now she's back and she's working and she has a badge on.
And I'm glad she's getting along with the other detective. I always forget her name, starts with the N. And they're working together, and she's the head detective now, and she has to make, a lot of decisions in this chaos right now.
Sure is. Wow.
So
that's good. I'm glad to see her come around.
Big time.
That was important because I know people have their problems, but it just really annoyed me and how she was like a bully and always just making fun of Misty, and she had that face where you could just tell she was like spiteful, and I didn't like that. So she really did come around, and I'm glad she's working with Misty now. When it comes down to it.
Yeah, and also when it comes down to it, Misty's her boss right now.
That's true, right?
But she wanted it because she's like, okay, the captain knew, but the other two guys are on vacation. One's here and one's there. So no one really got the memo yet. So technically you still are employed here. So she's telling her that, you can stay here if you want and you'll be head detective. So she was really trying to work hard to keep Misty there. So that was a big jump for her. That was really good.
Yeah. And jumping to Mariah now, when she was being interrogated, like when she saw the pictures of Rittenauer and she's like freaked out, right? Like that was such a reaction to see.
And that's good for Misty to see that maybe Mariah it wasn't about Mariah. Mariah didn't know about the hit.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a hit really. It was all shades.
It was all mistake.
So,
he probably is the father of Tilda.
Yeah, that's what we think. Yeah, because that's what Misty, or not Misty, what Mariah mentioned.
She saw him, that he got killed. That's probably why she was so in shock, too.
Yeah, because they had something before, right?
Yeah.
Because they had something going on before. It seemed like they had a past, and she threatened and said, don't tell Tilda or something, right? She told him not to tell her the truth. So it seems like he is definitely the father, which is so sad because unless Mariah says something.
But she is getting closer to Tilda where she's telling her like little bits and pieces, like with this one saying, your grandmother made me give you to the Johnsons. So, or they just took you from me and gave you to the Johnsons. So little by little, she's telling her the truth. So maybe the next time she has a heart-to-heart, she will tell her who her true father is.
Oh, maybe,
I hope so.
That'd be good.
Yeah, things are really kind of exciting in this season. I think I like this one more than the last season.
Yes,
I think so.
I do too.
I like the characters more too.
Yeah, I do too. I like as much as Bushmaster is like really out there and his his drive as to why he wants everything back. But I like it. I like the story.
Yeah, it's kind of like Stryker too, because Stryker was very
big
focused,
time,
tunnel
so
vision,
focused
and
on
nothing else mattered but revenge.
That's it. That's all
so it's very similar in that way. But I think Bushmaster is a more intimidating character. Like I'm more fearful of him. Like Stryker had his moments for sure.
He did,
but for some reason he wasn't like a great villain to me. Like I like Bushmaster a lot better. And Stokes was cool too. I always liked that.
I really liked him.
He was good.
villain. He was great.
I was shocked. That was a really shocking thing. And how Misty just like shoved that in Mariah's face about like at least like, kill him with a microphone.
Mic stand.
Yeah.
And Bushmaster liked to behead people. A lot of people.
I know.
Yeah, God. And that really says something about someone
and
too.
he's very theatrical with his murders.
Oh,
yeah, he's like not even just murdering someone. Let me just cut their head off too.
Yeah.
And
That
just
was
put him
really
on display. Put him in a freaking fish tank.
Oh
really.
yeah, let me put you in a.
Yeah.
A lot of thought goes into that, so it's pretty messed up.
Well, I guess it
So,
sure is.
on that note, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. That really helps us grow. And we'll see you very soon, as always.
Wow.
Bye, guys. Check out our links below.
Give us a like. Subscribe.